guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Delicious in the Dungeon. We're now into episode 8, which is called Raspberries and Grilled Meat. I don't know if I compare or combine those two things, but you know what? Let's see what the episode holds. But yeah, in the last episode, we got down to a level in the dungeon that had aqua life, water life. We saw that there were mer people, as well as fishmen, as well as a kraken. And yeah, the kraken situation could have been pretty bad, but they did manage to defeat it thanks to magic, which we discovered that since she's got a real aversion to magic last episode as well. He didn't really get into why, but as I said, I've played a lot of games and watched a lot of movies and read a lot of books where there's dwarves, and almost all of them, they've had the consistency of not being fans of magic or not being able to wield it or something like that. So maybe that's what we're doing here. But anyway, in the end, they did destroy the kraken and they ended up eating it. Of course they did. And that group that wiped in the episode prior wiped again. So maybe they'll learn the lesson this time. But anyways, now that they have got that and they've actually cleared the 4th level of dungeon, we'll have to see where they end up next. So let's jump into this episode. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know of when I drop episodes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. I was about to say, there's a gap between the armor and his chest.
もちろん迷宮作りの話だよ。私も昔学校で勉強したことがあってさ。
Flexing her education again. I wonder if education is just because she's a mage or if everyone gets education.
学校始まって以来の最初。
Of course.
入学初日に先生の助手を務めたとか。
It's all girls here, so yeah, I'm thinking maybe mages.
今日は先生に無理を言って授業に混ぜてもらったの。皆さんよろしくね。魔力が濃すぎても薄すぎても死んでしまう。召喚術の基本ともいえる精霊の飼育は魔物の救う迷宮に似ることからダンジョニウムとも呼ばれる。
Okay, not a terrarium, a dungeonium.
今は魔術の材料。例えばマンドレイクなんかは危険を冒して取りに行ってるでしょ。
Did she really say that? Or is she just saying that because of what happened in the dungeon?
マルシルさんの結界見惚れる。私にも見せて。見せて見せて。
What's this now? Oh Lord, no. That was close.
大丈夫？
Is that Alice's sister?
お洋服汚れませんでした？あの子いつも泥だらけだし、授業もよくサボるから落ちこぼれで。
Oh, well, that part's a bit troubling.
おのおの自分の瓶を持ち出したら、どの程度精霊が残っているか確認します。
Let's see how many you. That's how I am with plants, you know. Just kidding. I'm doing really well with my plants lately.
新種の精霊が。それカビ。
Mold might be a spirit. You don't know.
上出来上出来。
Good job. Oh, and everyone thought hers was gonna work.
私が処理しま
Not
す。
everyone, actually, it's Marciano.
ダンジョンと同じくらいいるんじゃないかしら。サンプルになるわ。
The way the teacher doesn't even care. She's like, everyone almost exploded, but back to this sample.
ここから外に出るの。
Oh.
抜け穴が。
That's why she's always covered in dirt. Ooh, this water effect, though. Why do you look like this, Marcia? I guess it's because she looks way more lively here. In class, she looked like she was half dead. Clearly, she is not about school. She's clearly eaten them before. It's true, though. To our knowledge, raspberries don't kill you. Unless you have an allergy. Yeah, so come on.
よく来てるから。乾いた地面を歩けば安全。
And didn't you ask her about this, ma'am?
すごい。ダンジョンの中って精霊だらけなのね。
Is this a dungeon or just a cave? I'm confused.
なるほど。いつもここまで来て何してるの？手紙書いたり、本読んだり。
Looks like it's a chill place just to hang, actually.
ここを耕してマンドレークを植えれば安全にダンジョンの魔力を利用できる。
Make sure that's gonna be true, though. Should? This is her spot. Don't blow it up. Whoa, 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 calm down. Don't, no, leave the ecosystem alone. And she also said to stay away from the wet surfaces, did she not?
スライムはコウモリの糞を分解して魔力にし
Thank
て
you.
るの。
There's an ecosystem.
あの子たちがいなくなればダンジョンが死んじゃう。
So quick. So quick to destroy.
美味しい。
That's what I thought.
これだけ美味しいと他の動物の餌にもなるんだろうな。
It's the
この
circle.
コウモリは何を食べてるのかな。
They suck on human blood.
私、魔術のことだけ勉強すれば上達すると思ってたけど。
Need to get out there.
ところで私、ファリン、お姉さんは一体誰？
Yeah, that's what I thought. It is her. Okay.
学校始まって以来の才女はさす
Right?
が
Like,
に
I feel
嘘だ
like it's gotta be a little bit of exaggeration. It's her story.
余計な世話じゃ。
そもそも魔術嫌ってるけど迷宮自体は魔術でできてるものだか
This
ら。
is true.
聞こえんな。
Yep. Got him a little bit of hypocrisy there.
ある時友達ができたと報告があってからは毎日が楽しそうだった。
That's cute.
すごい人なんだと。
Aw.
何がすごいの？犬のモノマネがすごいうまい。
Still a talent. Still a talent.
よし、早くファリンを助けに行かなきゃ。
Well, if Falin has that much of a association with like the ecosystem, etc., like I feel like she might have already negotiated her way out of the dragon's belly. They can be chilling right now.
体拭きたい。
どこで
部屋の隅でやるから。
Okay.
手短に
I don't blame her. You know, that's days without a proper shower. Mm-mm.
気を使わせるな。現実の魔法とか勉強しとくべきだったな。
I think that would actually disturb them so much.
思い出したらムカムカしてきた。仲間だと思ってたのに。おっと、沸かしすぎた。
Did you just kill a bunch of fish? Oh. No. Summoned a water spirit of boiling? Eyes, yeah. Why don't you go, girl? What are you waiting for? I mean, in fairness, you started it by pouring boiling hot water on its head, whatever it is. Don't fall in. There.
当たるといいけど。
I mean, water is great, but maybe try ice? Okay. Welcome to the party. Get off the water! Quickly! Thank you!
水に近寄らないで。
Yeah, I think they figured that part out. Not sniped because you were standing there for too long. Damn! Shot twice? You're losing this, man.
ストロクて見てられない。
So it's just like, nah.
もうあまり魔力がない。この一撃で何とかしないと。
So magic, not mana? To the left. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I was about. Oh, like I thought. I'm like, Disney leaned over pretty far. Come on, chill, Chuck, Dick Team. Oh, y'all need to move. Y'all need to move.
ひとまず
Which is what? Well, yeah, that too. Well, you know, I think that woke him up.
止血はしたけど、ちょっと魔力が足りない。
Damn, guess you'll have to take a day.
もっと真面目にファリンから治療魔法を習っとけばよか
They
った。
do have healing magic. Dang it.
あの冒険者が通るのを待とう。治療師か魔術師がいれば。
Or maybe have potions to do that here?
ひょっとしてその中にはレバーもあるのか？
無論だ。レバーの鉄分は良質だからの。
Oh, for her blood.
焼肉だ。
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess, but Even when I ate meat, organ meat was a no-no for me.
たてがみ
Ugh.
根っ
No liver, no kidneys,
レバー
no tripe, no innards. Like, she's literally dying, and bro's like, no, I gotta eat it. Let me get it first. But you think after almost dying of food poisoning, he'd be just a little bit more
バラ
timid about eating something new.
油が甘い
Oh, he ate kelpie meat before, never mind. Nope, she's just getting it down. Good girl.
他のところも食わせろ
I don't blame her. Liver's disgusting.
なんでバジリスクに魔力素を詰めたよ。
最善だったと思っている
Oh. Is that that
な
group
んか
again?
匂わないか
Oh, new group.
どこのドイツだこんなところで肉焼くバカは
Fools. You're just jealous because you ain't got none. It's been working out pretty well for them from what I've seen. Don't have to carry more than a couple days of food with you at any given time. Come on now. All right. Well, this episode was pretty good. We got a little backstory there on both Marcel and with a little bit of Laos's sister. Why did her name slip out of my head again? My goodness. I'm going to remember. Sooner or later, I'm going to actually remember that poor girl's Falin. There we go. So yeah, we see that, unsurprisingly, Marcel was a very straight-laced bookworm, and she met Falin at magic school, and Falin was very different than her. She was seemingly very out of it, and apparently was covered in dust and just distracted, and she wasn't doing, I shouldn't say she wasn't doing well, she was falling behind. And anyways, when Marcel saw that one of her experiments was actually doing better than anyone's in class, she started to think, okay, I need to get to know this girl, figure out what's going on with her. And we see that Falin led her to a tiny dungeon. I mean, they call it a dungeon. It looked like a cave to me, but I guess it's the same ecosystem as a dungeon. But either way, it was small enough that it wasn't too dangerous for them. And we see that there was a lot of these spirits that they were using in class. But long story short, in that whole incident, Marcel learned, first of all, that book knowledge only gets you so far, and second of all, not to judge a book by its cover. I mean, yeah, Falin could have been a better student. She could have been doing better in her studies, but very clearly she was learning a lot just from exploring the world, and she probably understood more about the dungeon ecosystem just through her exploration and curiosity than what was being taught in classes. And so anyways, thankfully that was the beginning of their friendship. And, it's a good thing they became friends because it all obviously led to this wider group of friends. But yeah, it was nice to see that little bit of history there and to see Falin again and see that, because we haven't really seen much of Falin outside of people's memories and the first episode, of course. But it's kind of nice to see her personality and see how it differs from Laos's, because Laos is kind of like, I wouldn't say he's not flighty, he's not kind of out there. He seems like he's pretty focused. In fact, he gets super focused on things at times. And he seems a bit more meticulous in some ways, but Falin seems the complete opposite from what we're seeing here. Just carefree, super curious, follows her heart and not necessarily thinking things through. It's interesting. It's a bit of a yin and yang, I think, with her and Laos, which is kind of cute. And yeah, I hope we get a chance to see their dynamic together, but we'll have to see, since so far they're definitely building up that meeting up against the dragon is going to either come mid-season or it's going to be our finale, potentially. But yeah, that happened, and then we see that Marcel very rightly washed up, because I don't know when the last time was that they got a chance to really clean up, and she threw some hot water back into the magical pool, and apparently the water spirits or something didn't like that, and it attacked her multiple times. She got out of it, but she's hurt pretty bad. She was able to stop it from being fatal, but she needs time to recover, and without healing magic, it is recovering the good old-fashioned way. And I guess I got the impression that I'm going to use game terms here, her MP is going to start raising when her HP is more stable, right? If we're looking at stats, we'll say that her health points are probably less than, let's say out of 100 she's down to 30, and that she needs to be at least 50 for her magic points to start started to increase again. That's what I'm thinking. But either way, she's got to rest. And of course, Chiltruck's a bit not upset. He's a little worried because they do have a schedule they're trying to keep. They really wanted to get to the dragon because, of course, we know there is a timer, because if they wait too long, there's a chance that Falin will be digested by the dragon. So yeah, the setback is not exactly what they're hoping for, but they're like, okay, the only thing we can do if like unless we come across somebody who has magic, we have to let her heal the natural way. We need to get her replenished. And we see that, and also they were saying if we do get a healer, we need to be able to trade something for their services. And they said maybe the meat. And that meat discussion is what sparked it for, well, yeah, for Senshi, and then it kind of sparked in Laos as well that if, the liver, no, it's Laos actually, I might take it back. Laos is the one who suggested if they had the liver, they could cook it and they could give it to her because, yes, liver does have high amounts of iron. If someone is anemic, then that is often what doctors will recommend eating if you're going to eat it, or they will give you pills that have ground up liver in it because it's so rich in iron. So anyway, smart idea. And they also obviously just had dinner. And yeah, it looks like it's going to work, just maybe not on the timetable that they would like. And then we saw at the end there that we're potentially meeting some new people. They made sure to zone in on that one person's face. So I'm trying to remember if I've seen them before, but I don't think we've seen them yet in this show. So yeah, new adventures to jump into for the next episode, and I can't wait to see it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.